Hey, I'm Bob. I recently installed a new wall and gate around my house in Las Vegas. The reason I did that was because of what you're about to see. This is about a year's worth of Ring video camera things that I happen to capture of just random idiots, homeless people, Karens, uh, and just hooligans messing around on my property. So get your popcorn ready. Let's watch. This is hilarious. I have no idea what this woman wants, but clearly she's just a Karen. She probably had a complaint. She wanted to speak to the manager. The manager wasn't home. Now we have these idiots. These guys, I guess, are doing a drug deal, and they just happen to be doing it directly in front of the camera that I had mounted behind the fence so I could monitor my driveway. Yeah, not very smart and not very observant.
Rolled it, man. We rolled it all day.
I didn't know this was here, dude.
Two bags of bitch, too, man.
Let this chick here like a Hellcat and fucking. Perhaps.
Have you seen the Track Hawks?
No. Perhaps you're the curator.
You know
for
what they are,
something.
right? It's a Jeep Track Hawk.
I heard about them, but I haven't seen
Well,
them.
you know who fucking makes Jeep, right?
Huh? Yep.
That's their name. Famous restaurant. Fucking, it's a 716 horsepower from the factory, all-wheel drive, 9-speed transmission.
Yeah?
It's fucking the dude hop going up to 1,080 horsepower, and he beat Travis Pastrana's fucking Synchrona car.
Oh shit.
Fucking beat him by just the fucking hair. Travis said something stupid. He said, fucking, if this 5,000 pound behemoth beats me, I'll eat my shorts or something stupid like that. He almost had to do it.
Yeah.
They were like, eat your shorts, bro. Fucking.
Yeah.
They barely got him. I mean, barely by a hair. But he had the fucking badass fucking 1,080 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 19 That fucker was badass. It was twin turbocharged. On top of everything else.
In my pocket.
I think that's where you can find it. Let's see if we get a picture real quick and roll on. That's John Belushi.
This woman's exhibiting her excellent parenting skills, talking to her child and using the pillar post as shade so she can read the phone. Take a look at the advice she gives to Junior.
Look, what are you trying to do with Papa? Fuck with these people, say I'll beat their ass. I don't care about the police.
This lady, she's just roaming around. I think she's homeless. Maybe she's looking for a place to camp. I don't know what her deal was, but it looked like she noticed the camera and then she skedaddled. Not sure what homeboy G was doing here. Maybe just adjusting his pants. Maybe he was taking a pee. Scoping the joint out and thinking better of it. This guy, enjoying a nice 40-ounce malt beverage, wanted to come and perform for the camera. Now, our next person here falls into the F around and find out category. At 2:30 in the morning, was roaming around my property, trying doorknobs and things. I don't know what he was doing, but I happened to be walking past the front door, and I was turning off the light there to go to bed, and I noticed my cat was sitting there staring out the door. And the glass is frosted, but I could see somebody on the other side of the glass that looked like a large figure. So I have a F around and find out Second Amendment utensil that I use for answering the door. And I guess the silhouette of this thing could be seen through the frosted glass. It was being racked and prepared. And he didn't like that very much, and he decided to exit the property. Yeah.
How you doing? Hey, no harm, no harm, no harm, no harm. How you doing? No, 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 no. Sir, it's no harm, no harm. No harm, no harm. It's my phone. 911, I'm not. No harm, sir.
Not a good idea to be knocking on my door at 2:30 in the morning unannounced. Bad. Don't do that. Bad. Now, in all fairness, I think this guy was just checking out some of my cars. I have the Blues Brothers on display as ornaments on my porch and their car, and I have a lot of cool stuff. And I think maybe he was just a fan, and he decided that it was worth it to trespass, knock on my door at 2:30 in the morning, and ask me about my decorations. Not a good idea. Don't do it in the middle of the night. Don't do it in the middle of the day. Don't do it. Keep walking. Keep going. Keep going. Just keep moving. All right, our second contestant on F Around and Find Out messed with my wife, who's a little girl from Texas, just like her big daddy. And she doesn't like it when she finds out that someone's been roaming around the property, looking at stuff and whatnot. She wasn't happy with the guy that kept bothering us. Now, I was out of town, and so she was here alone. And I said, hey, there's someone roaming around on the property. I see them on the cameras. You should check on this. And she answered the door with her F Around and Find Out. And, well.
But you know, when I came by early, I just want.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh, how you doing?
Hello?
Oh. I thought it was. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Three
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Three times. Walk.
Yes, ma'am.
Walk. Off and stay off.
I understand. I apologize. I truly do.
Now, our next guy, he was just doing some shopping in the local neighborhood, and he thought he would stop by and check and see if there was anything on his grocery list that he could pick up at my house.
Hello?
Hey. Is this like an
How
art
can I help
museum?
you?
Is this like an art museum or no?
This is private property.
Oh, I apologize. I thought this was like a museum or something. This is like I don't know.
This is not a museum. This is my house. This is private property.
Okay, you have a good day, sir. I'm getting off your property.
Speaking of shopping, our next fella here, he was in the market for a Ring video camera and some solar lights. Well, I had placed this camera on top of the police car that I parked outside my wall that we had built later on as we were getting ready for the gate. Then he decided he needed one of these Ring cameras. For anybody who considers stealing one of these, just remember, as soon as it leaves, it's deactivated and it can't be reactivated once it's reported stolen. It's completely pointless to steal it. And I have a nice video of this guy stealing my camera. Now this guy, for a change, was being a good Samaritan. He just happened to be walking down the street, saw my trash can out, and brought it in for me. I don't know what possessed him to do that, but thanks, guy. Appreciate it. Okay, by now this point, we've put up the wall, we've put up a steel gate, but the gate wasn't operational yet, just a few days before getting it working. These guys, I don't know. One of them was trying to convince him to go into the property. The other one was telling him, no, don't do that. Getting bad vibes. Correct answer.
Let me get a here, man. Damn alcoholic, you turn to alcohol. No, I want to check it out. You said what? No. Chill. Let's go. Chill. Chill. I gotta go. Right. Well, we need an ID. We need an ID. Oh, you're the Heisman check. Oh, shit.
Okay, now we got the gate working. The gate is closed, the wall is up, the area's secure, right? This bozo, he's just a crazy crackhead. He decides that he's gonna try to pull some of the wires out of the wall that we were gonna use to hook up the lamps. That frustrates him. Then he just starts moving the traffic cones around, starts trying to go through my gate. Then he tries to open up the mailbox, and then that frustrates him. So then he starts punching the plastic globes off of my lamp posts. I come home just a few minutes later and I realize what had happened. Well, believe it or not, I found this guy. He was at the 7-Eleven down the street, and I called the cops on him to get him arrested. I don't know what we're going to do, Las Vegas, about some of these people. You have just general criminals. But almost every situation in this video series is about homeless people. They have nothing to lose. They're on drugs. They're mentally disabled, and or mentally ill, I should say. And we've got to do something about this problem. You know, the cameras and the signs and all these things, these people don't read signs. They're not affected by the cameras. They don't care. And quite frankly, it takes a brick wall and a steel gate to even keep them out, and even that's not enough. I talk to my neighbors, and people will say, Bob, you live in a bad area of town. I don't live in a bad area of town. I live in Henderson, Nevada. All of the houses around here are $1 million a piece. It's not a bad area, but that's why the homeless people want to hang out here. Good places to steal. The other problem is they like to live in the washes and the gullies, under the bridges, and all around the city are these washes, these concrete basins, where when it does rain, we have these monsoons, and when it does rain, we have flooding, and for maybe only an hour, there's lots of water flowing. But for the rest of the year, these people live underneath these bridges. And it's nice and cool under there. There's a little bit of water, and so that's where they live. And so they travel back and forth between these bridges and then the stores, and they're out looking for food, opportunity, and things to steal, or just opportunity. You probably remember the video that I can post here where the one crackhead woman, she came into the parking into the lot, went into the backyard, opened up my fridge, got some of my beers, smoked some crack, ended up leaving her purse, dumping it all over the place. People couldn't even tell whether or not she was male or female because she looked so terrible. So I'm hoping that this will be the last of these videos, that I'll be able to keep people out. But this is over the last year of people messing around with my property. There will be more cameras set up. I'm actually setting up a camera over at the neighbors pointed at my house and a few other places, just to make sure that everybody's covered. And also my neighbors, we all share our Ring cameras with each other. That's a great way that you can do using your neighborhood app. So that not only do we keep an eye on what's happening, but we can respond to it. Because if we catch it happening quickly enough, we will come find you. Just like that idiot messing with my cones and globes, I found him at the 7-Eleven and I went and got him. So anyway, if you like this kind of stuff, I'm all the time looking to bust scammers. You might have seen the video where We were chasing down the scammer funeral people out there. More of that to come, because there's always somebody looking for something for free in Las Vegas. I'm Bob. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.